Hey, all you Cannon Rebel and EOS camera users. All right, I got some information for you, and met a couple of people down in Solomons Island Boardwalk using these and not having any idea what I was talking about when I was covering how to use your camera through your computer. All right, now the original box that came with your computer, or you may have purchased the camera used and didn't come with the box. In any case, you should have 3 CDs, maybe 2 or 1. I don't know. This is your document CDs, and I did clip or Windows snippet a page that says you can actually use that camera through your computer. Now the book has nothing about, okay, it talks about the hooking up the cables, the HDMI cables, but talks about nothing about using the EOS software. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, what you're going to need is you're going to need a Windows or Macintosh, works with both, your camera, and an AV cable. All right, and your AV cable is going to have a mini hookup. It has to fit in to the side, this port right here, all right, of your hookup, right in that little port right there. That's your HDMI and that's your AV cable, your input-output. And then you're going to hook it straight to the USB on the side of your laptop or desktop, whichever one you're using, preferably laptop because you want to take it on site. All right, so now the problem I have is I've had this since Windows Vista. It's a Rebel 1, it's an older camera, but it works just great, and this is version 2.0. This is Windows 10. So I needed to actually download a newer version. So what I did is I did Cannon EOS Software. It came up to EOS, all right, and let me go to the proper. Actually, it goes to a whole bunch of different EOS drivers and everything, so you can find all of them. But what I did here is I searched for specifically Rebel T1 EOS software, and that's it. So this is about the software, and in here is your different firmware, and what I wanted is the updater. That's the Windows updater, and we have it for Macintosh also down here. So this, I think, is your full version. If you don't have the CD, I have the CD, so I'm doing an updater. And when you look at the updater, I'm going to bring this guy up. It's downloading here, but one thing, I'm going to close this. I already downloaded the updater, but something that it did when I selected this guy right here, updater, it came up with this guy here. And in here, if I could find it real quick, all right, you have to have a previous version installed, or you have to have a CD that it can see. So I have to have this CD in for it to actually see the CD, and then it'll do the update. All right, so it has to validate you already have a CD. If you don't have a CD, you may have to go to eBay. You might have to go to I don't know if there's a store you can go to. If you can't download a full version, you might have to get a copy. If you're in Southern Maryland, you can always contact me. All right, leave a comment on YouTube, and I'll meet you somewhere and we'll get this thing set up. But I'm not going to go all over the United States. Anyway, this is good for all those OSs. All right, and these are for Apples too. So depending if you're downloading for Apples. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and show you how to use it. All right, I'm going to pop in the USB. Camera is on. Okay, this is Windows 10. So I double-clicked the installer from my downloads. There was a zip file, went inside and double-clicked that. This came up. It couldn't find the software on my computer, so I'm going to say search the CD. So right now it's searching the CD on the side. Okay, and then now it's extracting it. It saw the version, and now it's extracting. So we'll go through the whole process of the install, and once it's installed, I'll switch over to the camera. So there you are. Look at US, Europe, Asia. I'm in the US. Okay, the United States is default. All right, and English. All right, start installing the EOS digital update. Okay, there you go. It looks like software installed. Okay, it's going to be doing all this and install. So just go through the whole install, and I'll bring you right back. This is the file that was downloaded and that installed that utility. So I would take that and burn it to a CD, put it on OneDrive, something, keep it as a backup. All right, so that way if for some reason your camera becomes obsolete, at least you still have the program. So we can double click that, but first I want to get this guy hooked up to the computer. So with Windows 10, it's never been on here. It's going to see it as a new device and probably look for some drivers. We'll see. I'm going to hook it up and I'll go from there. I'm going to have the screen capturing also working with it. Turn it on, and we have Cannon Rebel. Says, what do you want to do? We're going to take no action. All right, we're going to double click the utility. I'm really hoping this is going to work because I am using screen capturing right now. Software to connect the firewall must be, do you want these changes? Yes. Yes. All right, it was authorized, so it has to install the firewall. The firmware, I'm sorry, firmware stuff. So here we go. Oh, that's a nice little picture. Okay, there you start downloading images. Let you select your download images. Camera settings for shooting. All right, and let's go to settings. Remote settings. Okay, there we go. All right, now what's on the back? My camera did flash, so it has all this information right here. With the camera, there's tools, something, okay, and a timer. This is what's on the back right now of the actual camera. Let's see, we could do that. Okay, that's the back. That's up here. When I put my mouse over this, it's trying to focus. It says focus failure. Okay, that's okay. So let me set something up, and we're going to see if we can take a picture. Okay, here's where I have my camera. That's my subject. Right there. Set up the background. My background, the subject. All right. Now, some things you see is how much battery you have on the camera, how many pictures you could take. It's a one shot. Okay, you have a little drop down there, and you have some information. I am not worried about that. This is your focus. Just put your mouse over that and it focuses. Click on it. You're here to take a picture, and it moves over, and there's the picture right there. Now, where that picture is, we're going to close this. We're going to go to my pictures, which I've already done, and here it is right here. Double click that, and there's your picture. Okay, you could do that with any picture, any object, anything. Portraits, the whole works. Now you could put an extension for your USB, all right, so it can go, you can put your camera up on a tripod, be over on the desk taking pictures of subjects, and then have them come over and take a look. Hey, is this good enough? If not, take it again, okay? So hopefully you like your video, but that's my shipmate right there. It's a little statue, okay? Subscribe and see a whole lot more helpful videos. Hope this helped you out, especially those people, if you're watching, that I'm out on Solomon's Island with Cannon cameras. Take care, bye.